Hi, I'm Greg Phipps, and today I'm going to talk to you why you should prefer being a kid as opposed to being an adult. When we are kids, things just go in such a carefree manner that we tend to not even think about the world around us. And as we age, the stress builds, and we can see that in everyday life. From the time you start to drive and having to pay for car insurance, paying for your car itself, and then going into college, and things of that nature. So that's what we'll be talking about today. Let's start out with talking about how adult life actually is and how adult life is more stressful than being a kid. For starters, some of the things we have to worry about. We have to worry about bills, general responsibility, and then we start thinking about our health a little bit as well as we get a little bit older. Now, bills can accumulate, and you have to have a job in order to be able to pay for these things. Again, things that you don't think about whenever you're a kid. Responsibilities in general, just having to take care of those around you, whoever you may be responsible for, things of that nature build up. And the health. Kids don't really think about how healthy they may be. A lot of times their parents may think about it, and they may try to talk to their kids about it, but a lot of times kids really don't understand and they don't care. And this would be great to do all over again. And as we said, as a kid, life is just completely stress-free. All right. Even when you go to school, there's time given to you for sleep, which is a great deal. I wish that we could do that during our workday. And then again, even at school in the early years, the majority of the things that we do is play. We may be learning, but we're still playing at the same time. And then we come home and continue to play. So it's good. And then, like I said before, kids don't necessarily understand or realize the world that's around them. And I think this is a great thing because it keeps them focused on them and what's important to them, which is just playing and having a good time. Which, like I said, would be excellent to do all over again. Now, as a kid, your parents provide for you. They provide your food, your shelter, your transportation to wherever you may need to go. It's almost like being a billionaire as an adult. Just kind of sit back, let someone else take care of it, and it's good to go. Now, as we grow, the stress builds on you. You have more responsibilities going through school. Now you have to start thinking about how to manage your time in order to get your homework complete, how to prepare for a certain test that may be coming up. And then we also have to start thinking, once we get into our 15, 16s, you have to start thinking how you're going to pay for your car, how you're going to pay for your car insurance, things of that nature. And then if your parents didn't do it, how are you going to pay for college if you're going to go? Which brings us to having our first job, which then makes us learn how to balance our school, our work, and our home life, all of these things. And that's a totally different stressor than what we're used to, going to kindergarten and taking a nap on a mat and then coming home and continuing to play. And then we get all the way up into adulthood after graduating from college, getting a decent job. Now we're working full time. This leaves no time for a personal life, no real time for play a lot of the times, and we forget those aspects. And then you may become a parent, and you may begin to play a little bit, but you still do have those responsibilities. So with this in state, I really wish I was still a kid. So in conclusion, you really should consider trying to find ways to be a kid in order to free up your life of stress just a little bit and see how that works out for you. Have a good day.